In the year 2040, one hero fights to save our dying planet, the Phantom.
Professor Archer says Metropia is like a living creature, that its network of tube trains is like a bloodstream carrying nutrients throughout a body. But a bloodstream can also carry disease, and a healthy body needs defenses to fight it. Is that what I'm doing? As I battle against the Madison family and Maximum Inc., am I truly fighting to keep Metropia healthy? Or am I part of what's causing the city's decline because I act outside the law?
Rebecca Madison must be stopped. What she has planned for the planet is not a criminal act, it is an abomination. So the laws of civilized conduct can no longer apply to her.
But who am I to decide when those laws should no longer apply?
You are the Phantom. If you do not fight for justice in the face of evil, then who will?
Fighting for justice isn't easy, is it?
That is why so few attempt it.
I will give you justice.
Are you certain the buyout workers won't report us?
Yeah, these workers are programmed for handling crates, not intruders. As long as we stay away from the security buyouts, I don't think we'll have anything to worry about.
Think again, Phantom.
Aim, lock,
That won't work this time.
continuous fire!
I've had 100 technicians analyze your weapons.
The Phantom does not fight alone.
From now on, he does.
Guran! Your armor can't take another blast. We're getting out of here.
No, the Phantom does not.
Now you really will be the ghost who walks.
Stop! Do not touch the Phantom!
Who's that?
Phantom!
Hypercycle. Lock and find.
That woman wasn't trying to fight for the Phantom. She was trying to kill him herself.
With the security tapes I intercepted from the police, my analyticals can identify her within hours.
Good. When you find out who she is, recruit her. If she hates the Phantom as much as we do, she should work for us, not against us.
But-
And find out what was on that dart that hit Guran. Looked rather effective. End transmission.
It's a nerve toxin, kid, and it's poison. It's spreading. 20 hours, maybe 25, then it will reach his heart.
Is there an antitoxin that can save him?
I won't know until I can identify the toxin itself.
I know just where to start the search.
Metropian Zoo. Here you will see actual images of unnecessary creatures who once lived on Earth, as well as their frozen tissue samples which technicians of the future might someday use to restore them to life. Thanks to global warming, many annoying weeds have disappeared forever.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Madison. I'm just a visiting genetic engineer from the University of Kinshasa. I design plants resistant to the high levels of ultraviolet radiation caused by the almost complete loss of atmospheric ozone. And I am...
For some reason you want the Phantom crushed as much as Mother does. Baudelaire says you're going to like Mother.
If the toxin you're trying to identify is plant-based, the best technician to ask is Dr. Sakoto.
I appreciate your help, Dr. Singh.
The way your Aunt Eloise has supported our work to save endangered species, it's the least I can do. That is odd. I'm certain she was here just a moment ago.
No! It's a trap. Madison's onto you.
Guran! No!
Ah! If I'm not by your side, Madison will kill you. Don't you see? The train coming into Grand Central, it's a trap!
Grand Central! That was 16 years ago. Maxwell Madison Sr. is... Ah!
This time, I will not fail you!
Come back! Guran! Guran! Answer me! The Shadow Panther. It's back!
For centuries, my family of warriors controlled the northern lands of Bengala. But the Phantom's peace brought an end to our rule. And when Africa was unified, my family's birthright was stolen. Only when I have destroyed the Phantom can I return to my people as their leader, as my mother was leader before me. Why do you hate the Phantom?
Allow me to introduce you to my husband, Maxwell Madison Singh. Say hello to Nia, darling.
Africa, where it all began, where it all will end.
Your husband!
I'm cold, Rebecca.
This is what the Phantom did to me, to my family.
I am without form and void.
Join me, Nia, and I will give you access to the full resources of Maximum Inc. Anything, so that we may destroy the Phantom together.
And before Guran ran off, he was raving about what happened 16 years ago.
You mean the train wreck? The toxic spill the night my father disappeared?
Your father, my nephew, persuaded Guran to return to Africa the week before that happened. I believe Guran has never forgiven himself for not being at your father's side that night.
Well, this Phantom isn't going to let Guran stay in the past.
But you haven't trained enough. There are things in the ghost jungle you're not ready to face on your own.
If I don't, then who will?
Eloise, I think I've identified the toxin. Are they Kit's parents?
They were. Is there an antitoxin?
Yes, but it's available only one place on Earth, quite a distant place, as it happens.
This facility stores more than 3,000 plant-derived neurotoxins, many of which were used as bioweapons during the Resource War.
Forget the history lesson, I was there. All I want to know is this the only supply of antitoxin for the sample we brought you?
Affirmative, citizen.
Then the Phantom has to come here if he wants to save Guran.
Are you certain you know what you're doing?
Hey, does a neutrino have mass? I've flown scramjets hundreds of times, Professor. So, okay, it was in virtual reality games, but how different can real reality be? Hold on to your nanobits!
Oh, my.
Hey, where's the steering
What's your ETA, Sparks?
We'll be landing in McMurdo in 42 minutes.
Move fast when you get there. If we can't get the antitoxin to Guran in 3 hours, it won't make any difference.
We'll make it back in time.
Let's just hope Kit finds Guran in time, too.
What's a phantom locator beacon doing in this cavern? Aunt Eloise, in case you're still receiving my signal, there's still no sign of Guran. I've run across an old supply cache marked with the skull. Gun, Aunt Eloise. He must have hidden emergency gear all through the ghost jungle. What's that? An old holoprojector? Father.
Backup supplies inventory check, April 10th, 2024. Quiet workers have not disturbed this location. Ammunition and fusion cells are at 95% charge. Next scheduled check, 3 months. End report.
And Maxwell Madison saw to it you never made that next check. Looks like I'm not the only one hunting Guran today.
Too small. Too old.
It's obvious neither one is the Phantom graft. But since they are asking for the antitoxin, they must work for him.
Then we'll seize them and continue waiting for the Phantom.
No. We'll give them the antitoxin, then follow them back to the Phantom's hidden lair. Unless you're worried you'll be outwitted by a child and an old man.
Have the medics give this to them. Then get the scramjet ready.
How pretty. Baudelaire likes purple things.
Contact Maximum Satellite Command. I want real-time tracking of their trajectory.
That won't be necessary. You have more important things to worry about.
This is Phantom 1 to base. We've got the antitoxin and we're coming home.
Phantom 1, do not return to base. I repeat, do not return to base. Prepare to divert to the source of Kit's signals.
Eloise, has Kit found Guran?
I can't be certain, Jack. His signals are too badly broken up, but we can't afford to waste time, just in case.
Transmit the new coordinates. We're ready to change course.
Change course all you want, my prey. This time there will be no escape.
Don't get your circuits in a knot, Tin Man. There was just enough antitoxin left for what's left of you.
She stole my scramjet.
That was to be expected. But Baudelaire contacted Maximum Satellite Command. Scramjets can be such a slow way to travel these days.
Come on out, kitty. Guran has enough trouble without you hunting him, too. I just want to put you to sleep for a few hours till we have time to find out where you escaped from. I'm not going to hurt you. Oh, maybe I'll just increase the dose a bit. Aim. Lock.
Go back! It's a trap! The maximum tree.
No, that happened a long time ago!
Liar! You're part of it You're one of Maximum's bio...
Guran, no! It's the toxin that's making me...
I don't get it. How can you have a zoo without frozen tissue samples?
This was a real zoo with real breathing animals.
So how come there's a hidden entrance to the ghost jungle here?
Kit's father left many secrets behind, Sparks, even more than Eloise or Guran will admit.
A zoo? What a fitting place for the extinction of the Phantom.
Forgive me, Guran. With the toxin in you, I don't know if you can survive a stinger. But it's my only chance to take you back. Aim. Lock.
Kit, no! We have the antitoxin.
Guran's worse. He thinks I'm a maximum biot.
And I doubt he'll let you get close enough to use that.
Maybe there's another way.
Who are you?
Guran, my old friend.
Kid, why did you make me leave you? My destiny was to die at your side.
It's all right, old friend.
You should never have sent me away.
You'll be safe now. Hypercycle. Lock and find. It's time to go home.
It's time to die!
Professor!
Now you shall pay for daring to interfere in a land that is not your own, with a people who were never yours to lead.
Take Guran into the jungle and wait for the hypercycle to find this homing beacon.
What about you?
Don't worry about me, worry about Guran.
Satellite Command was unable to detect any sign of the Phantom suborbital fighter, but Nia landed your scramjet directly below us. All passengers may now unfasten their seat webbing, and Graft, before you go after the Phantom, you might want to see what's in the cargo bay, in case you want to slip into something more comfortable.
Dodge left! I told you to take Guran to the lair.
Guran would never abandon you, and neither will we. Now, look sharp down there. She's coming up behind you.
You were right, Baudelaire. Beyond the normal zone of time and space, I see distinctly another world. Come along, Tin Man. Baudelaire says it's safe. For now. Right again, Baudelaire. He does talk too much.
She's still behind you. We'll land to pick you up.
No! That would bring Guran to the range of her weapons. Besides, I brought her right to where I want her. My father hid an air cycle in here. It's 20 years old, but the fusion cells are still functioning. So take Guran to the lair now.
I'm still against this, but we'll see you at the lair.
Phantom, come out! You have nowhere left to run. Here is where the Phantom's peace will end. And now is when a new Africa will rise triumphant under my command. On the ashes of my mother and the daughters of my daughters, this is my oath!
Now it's you and me, Phantom.
Great. How'd I get to be so popular?
I am a warrior. I am not afraid to die.
You should be. I died once, and look what happened to me.
Graft, you coward! She's unarmed! But I'm not! I'm gonna take you apart and sell you for scrap!
And fusion cells are at... End report.
Yeah. Didn't you save any from me?
You should have let me die a warrior's death. Give me a weapon or kill me now.
Is that what you truly want?
How else can I regain my honor?
But there is no honor in hate. And there is no place for hate in my jungle.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the queen's horses and all the queen's men just kept putting poor Humpty back together. Again, and again, and again.
Phantom. The hunt is not over. The hunt is not over!
The Shadow Panther is just a legend, Kit.
But I'm certain I saw an Aunt Eloise just before I found Guran.
There are many secrets in the jungle, Phantom. Some should remain there, undisturbed.
Perhaps in the past, Guran, but not anymore. Somewhere out there, I'll find the answer to what happened to my father. And there's nothing in that jungle that can stop me.